Some ancient text says that this pyramid was constructed before the Great Flood and many secret chambers should be in here. Could this shaft maybe lead to one of these chambers?
In 1993, German engineer Rudolf Gantenbrink designed and built a small robot to explore the mysterious shaft. Dubbed Upawat for Opener of the Way, the tiny robot was equipped with a video camera and remote steering. Its mission: follow the shaft into the darkness in hopes of discovering ancient secrets hidden for thousands of years.
I had no clear idea what I should find at the end of the shaft. I expected anything, but not especially this.
Upawat had climbed 60 yards into what was thought to be merely a symbolic shaft. But when the little robot's journey ended at a stone door with 2 corroding copper fittings, Eric von Daniken believes the legend of Enoch may be one step closer to becoming fact.
What we see in the camera from the robot is just the backside of the stone.
Gantenbrink believes the stone might have been lowered into place by means of a rope. The copper fittings would have prevented its removal. Could this door lead to the secret chambers Enoch was told to build by the teachers who descended from the sky?
There are hundreds of references contained in the oldest Egyptian texts which tell us that the gods concealed a great secret at Giza. In my view, we now know that there is a hidden chamber inside the Great Pyramid, and we now know from seismic work that there is a hidden chamber under the Great Sphinx. We need to know what lies in those chambers because the ancient Egyptian texts tell us that it will be a matter of enormous importance that could contain a startling revelation about the origins of human civilization.
Eric von Daniken suggests that, as at Teotihuacan, this could be another tantalizing clue that extraterrestrials may have visited Earth in ancient times. A scientific mission to look behind the small stone door with a tiny camera awaits approval from Egyptian authorities. Only then will we come closer to solving the mystery of who built the Great Pyramid.
Still ahead on Chariots of the Gods, the mysteries continue. Eric von Daniken uncovers what he believes are clues that strange flying machines from another world visited our ancestors. Then later, did extraterrestrials survey the Earth thousands of years ago? Plus, deformed human skulls. Were our ancestors imitating visitors from outer space?
Você está assistindo Enigmas. Carruagens dos Deuses. Assistindo Enigmas. Carruagens dos Deuses.
Welcome back to Eric von Daniken's Chariots of the Gods, the mysteries continue. At the end of the 20th century, we take the idea of human flight as a given. Our space shuttles head towards space so often few people even notice when they leave or when they return. And it all started with the Wright brothers 100 years ago. Or did it? The dream of flying has fueled our imagination for thousands of years. At the end of the 20th century, we're not only able to fly around the Earth, we're able to explore other planets and other solar systems. Is it possible that other intelligent beings shared our dream of exploration and visited the Earth in their own space vehicles? These illustrations were drawn from descriptions in the Hindu text of ancient India, dated to the 4th century BC. They describe what some scholars believe are giant vimanas, or flying machines. In Yugoslavia, images like these were found on a medieval fresco dated to around the 15th century. Are these the products of an artist's imagination or are these the recordings of actual beings in flight?
The oldest scriptures of mankind, the ancient Egyptian pyramid texts, the Vedic texts of India, and many other ancient texts from all around the world make intriguing references to what sounds like flight. Technological flight, not visionary, imaginary journeys in the sky, but journeys in machines.
Our search for clues about the flying machines of the ancient world takes us to southern Mexico. The ancient city of Palenque is one of the most magnificent of the Mayan culture, which flourished all across Central America for almost 600 years. This is the burial pyramid of Tikal, ruler of the Mayan world around 600 AD. Here we find what Eric von Daniken believes are signs that the Mayans may have encountered visitors from the sky. Tikal's ornate sarcophagus is rendered in exquisite detail. The lid is a beautifully carved image of the dead king. Eric von Daniken believes this relief might show Tikal in some kind of spaceship. Look closely. Tikal is seated in the reclined position like an astronaut in a space capsule. His hands seem to be gripping the controls, almost like an airplane pilot. His nose appears to be attached to a breathing apparatus. The design behind the seat could be a representation of flames like those from a rocket ship. Von Daniken travels to the jungles of Tabasco and points to what he believes is a clue that ancient astronauts have indeed visited this culture.
During this journey, I showed clues for an extraterrestrial visit in the past. But I have more. 60 years ago, a gigantic engraved stone was found in the jungle of Tabasco in Mexico. Now you see yourself. There is a flying being, to my view, an extraterrestrial floating down from the sky. His head has a helmet, and with a little imagination, one can even recognize a microphone on his lips. His two arms and hands are looking down, while on the contrary, his legs towards the sky. I definitely see an astronaut coming down from heaven to teach humanity.